Hello, and welcome back to Phantom Dev VR. See, my camera angle's a little off, but glad to be back. Let's get into it. As you can see, I've upgraded some things in the stream here. So, yeah, got a whole new look to things. We'll keep an eye on chat and how it's working. Looks like my mic's a little too loud. Turn that down a little bit. There we go. All right. So, there have been a lot of changes since the last time. Mainly, game has taken on a lot of different features that I've just been kind of playing around with and making sure that they work right. So that's been good to see that coming around. But other than that, I think we're just gonna play test a little bit today and just see where the game's at. And I need to finish out the crafting stuff. So there's kind of a crafting thing I'm doing. I don't know if I want to call it crafting, but it's essentially after you've gathered the materials from the different locations and brought them back to the station, you need something to use them on, right? So that's either upgrades to the ship or things to put in the environment, i.e. other resource gatherers. So maybe you need resources to make a resource gatherer thing that you put on an asteroid or whatever. Or the first thing I had the idea of was speed rings. So these little ring things, or just markers that if you go through the middle of, will give you a little boost, and you can put them in succession next to each other to give yourself a nice little boost. So that should be fun, and then people can make their own little paths with them and stuff. I think that would be kind of fun. So we're gonna see how that turns out in the long run. But for now, we need to just kind of boot some things up and play around with it for a minute. See here. Oh yeah, little. Take this guy, and we're gonna go. Yeah. I wonder. Well, let me select. Okay. It's not the most desirable way to do it. Wonder if in this case I can do this. Still trying to figure out my OBS setup sometimes. All right. Yeah, I do kind of like that. Then we can keep an eye on scene list here. I think the sources list can go on the other side. Yeah, that looks good. Audio can go over on that side. Scenes are going to go all the way against the end. Least important thing. Count. Oh, that is. Well, not really using that in this one. It's on the other guy. Or no, it is on this one. This is correct, actually. Timer ID, source, timer. Yeah. Okay, that is such the right thing. Sweet. And then scenes. That's all that's important to me. An audio mixer. Sweet. All right, and then we're going to switch over to screen share. Ready? Haha. Yeah, I like that too much. Ready? Oh, I transitioned too quick. Yeah. I need to have a cooldown on that, if the other one's still running. They should queue with each other. I need to figure out how to do the queues on that one. Because then I can have them, yeah, if they're queued up together, one won't run until the other one's finished. That way my transitions can stack if I choose to hit them in a row of each other. But oh yeah. So back over to here. Scene. All right. So let's see here. We need the ship scene real quick. Ship is still looking like this. I put the screens up now. So when you're flying, they're a little more up. I had them down more before. I think having the vision of where you're going is better. And then glancing up for the things you need. But that could change. Who knows? This is the room I'm going to start building the crafting and other stuff like that in. I don't know. Maintenance and crafting. So like ship upgrades and then crafting for putting stuff down in the world, I think is the way I'm going to use this room. And then back here is the cargo hold. I got to figure out how to use the cargo hold efficiently. Have some different ways of storage, things like that. So that if you have to take something from a long, far, like a couple jumps away, because you might have to get a resource from like 2 areas over or something. So transporting it might require refrigeration or whatever. But for now, let's come in here. We got our canvas. Scroll view, yeah, we got to come all the way into here to get to our button. And he needs something to do with his on-click. Yeah, and like ultimately, this interactable needs some sort of check to say on or off based on whether or not my resources match its requirement. Yeah. I'm trying to think here. The button definitely needs to call to something that knows to use the speed ring prefab. Right, so I have this whole... It's not a prefab, it's just a script, isn't it? I haven't made a prefab with it on it yet. That's right, we got items, crafting, and then we got Mr. Speedring here under crafting items. And he requires 10 simple ores to do his thing. So this helps me reference what I need. Yeah, speed rings, and that's the item that'll generate in the world. Oop. Oh, I guess I can take a look at it in Blender real quick. Oh wow, I made those such simple geometry. Should make this more like a gradient of lines. Or vertices, that's what I meant to say. Just don't know how to like do that. Because if you're connecting 2 faces, you can do that like bend thing. God, I'm so rookie at Blender sometimes. It's under like modeling. Try that again. There we go. And then like what? Cutting. Like, what's the... God. It's not D. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh God, how do you cut it in half? Blender split face. Is it just S? No, that's scale. Like divide. Subdivide. You can just right click for that, right? Subdivide. There we go. And then like smoothness. Oh. Subdivide. Oop. straight cut. Fractal. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to do some other time. We're not gonna do that right now. Anyways, that's what it needs to do. So this guy needs to call to something. We're gonna need some kind of new script. So game state manager is already doing a lot. This isn't really a state related thing, right? It's more of just like a repository of information, and when called to can generate that stuff, right? Or hand it over to somebody. Kind of like one of my other managers, like the ship condition manager and stuff. This could be the crafting manager, because it needs to know all the different items that can be crafted and whether or not they're available. That is kind of state, though. Let's take a look at Game State Manager and see if it can house this, or if this is just putting too much on. It's not that big. There's a lot of these little, like, things on it. Why does it have delivery location? Oh, yeah, because it needs to keep a list of them if they're still got timers going and stuff. And then the delivery locations are... Yeah, okay. This is keeping track of how much resources I've brought to them. Delivery areas, though. That's a weird one. That's pickup locations. So why delivery areas? And delivery location? Adds to delivery areas? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I love this. But get delivery location gets a delivery location. I'm confused. That doesn't make any sense at all. Here we've added the delivery locations directly right here. I'm not using add delivery location at all. Yeah, so like delivery areas, where the heck? Nobody's using that. Right? Like if I were to just... It's not gonna yell at me. It is. What didn't like it? Game State Manager. Can I convert from delivery area to delivery location? Oh. Delivery area. Oh. Delivery areas add themselves through that. Interesting. Isn't that what I'm using? This is so confusing. I think I doubled up on something. It's fine. That's why we do this kind of stuff. World wrapper. I know how to get to the rock easily. Okay, so like you are a pickup area. Yeah. Interesting. What's a pickup location? Is timer... Oh, that's the actual thing I save, right? Pickup locations, delivery locations. Yeah, I do think that is actually used in its own way, but this needs to be called add delivery area. You know, after the actual thing it's doing. Activate pickup location. That makes sense. Okay, pickup area. Oh, delivery area. Weird. Why did I call it that? Oh, I know now. Add delivery area. Makes sense, because it's a place where you can make a delivery. Like a physical location. And it just has a location ID to say like, hey, this corresponds with a location. Okay, that makes sense. And that corresponds with delivery locations. Yeah, I don't like the naming scheme. That is not a fun naming scheme at all. So then it's the same thing with pickup area, though. This doesn't have any pickup area. Yeah. Oh, because that does it through activate pickup location. It takes a pickup area. Yeah. Interesting. And it turns it into a pickup location. Right, and starts the timer. That makes sense. Location. Yeah, nobody really used that either. Delivery areas. I don't think I need that. Because, yeah, like, when you run into an area, you use it to find a pickup location. Just like I don't know why it needs a list of these pickup locations, because until you stopped at one and started saving resources at it, I don't care data-wise. It's the same. It's a non-used like a non-used location, so it just sits there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Interesting. Delivery site amount, total package amount. I'm not sure what that all means. I think it was something I might have wanted to use at one point, but don't. Get delivery location. Get pickup location. Can deliver here. Activate pickup location. These are kind of all over the place. Let me move you further up, just for clarity's sake. Then we have activate pickup location, get pickup location, get transporter pickup area resource amount. That is a mouthful. Get pickup location, so it pulls a pickup location and then returns its current resources. Okay. Get delivery location. Okay. This could eventually go on the location. Oh, but as a game state manager, then I can fire off the... Yeah, that's actually better. Okay. Get delivery location. Okay. Got it. Yeah, add delivery area doesn't exist anymore. Because we don't care about it doing that at start. Yeah, at some point the indexing is going to get a little weird because I have to set it on it, right? So you do almost want a list of these. And you give it the ID only when you make it, right? That actually would work just fine. So you add it to the index and then you find out what its index is. So you just do like a length and then -1 would be your current index for that new guy. Well, I guess length would go up 1. Depending on if you did it before or after, I guess. But okay. Interesting. That might be an overall better way instead of having to have these IDs like this. Or, yeah, I mean, it does have it, but I don't set it, right, until I need to. But then when at runtime, how do I know how to assign it again? Like once you've saved the data and it comes back. That's the fun part to think about there, right? Once you save the data and it comes back. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. Let's just leave it. But what that did do, location ID, resource reset time, max resource time is active. Okay. So now that's looking a little better. Okay. Cool. Okay. So let's stop procrastinating and do the original thing that we were trying to do here. Delivery area. Something needs to be crafting manager. We were going to do it like here. Crafting. Yeah, I was looking to see if game state manager could hold on to that. Now that I think about it. That's why I got sucked into that one. But it could. So it would need a public. Let's just do void and we'll go create crafted item. This would take. What does it need? It needs some sort of ID, right, to match it to the right item. I think this item is just going to be a scriptable object with an ID or something like that. Oh, wait, yeah, I already have that, right? Just doesn't have an ID. Scripts. Gosh. Items. God, I need to clean that up. Crafting. Yeah, it doesn't have an ID, but I can take care of that. Public int ID. Okay. So then, this guy is, yeah, ID 0. And what this will do then is we'll say int item to craft ID. Okay, so in this function, we pass it an ID of the one we want to craft. And so we have to pull that item first. It's going to need a list of these. Yeah, game state manager here needs a serialized field. Serialize. There we go. I need to fix some of this autofill stuff. Moved machines and I haven't reset everything back up. No, not moved machines, but I like upgraded a machine, so I had to redo Windows and stuff. So fun. What did we want again? I lost track completely. Oh, an array or a list. Let's do list of what are these going to be? Crafting items? Yeah. Oh, crafting item. So, but this is the crafting list. Yeah. So we take our crafting list here and we will say there isn't any kind of like built-in find function on lists in C#, right? List C# find. There is a dot find. Nice. Can I choose what to match on? Or does it have to be like the object in its entirety? Oh no, yeah, you can pass it a function. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. So we're gonna do crafting list dot find. Then we want craft item. Gosh, how do they do the function part? Really? It feels like a JavaScript thing, but and then you can say craft item dot. I know it's ID, but it shouldn't be capitalized. It should just be ID equals. It's trying to guess me. Item to craft ID. Okay. And that should result in a crafting item called item. Right? And then let's just debug.log that. We can just try this. We can just load up and click the button and see what happens. Right? You can have the button, send it 0. Make sure this list has at least that one in it. And we should at least see the item pop up. So we go into our game state manager. We got a crafting list. We're going to add one. We're going to add Mr. Speedring here. And then button. I was like, there's something I'm missing here. Button is going to on click. We want to. Oh yeah, you can't link to something outside of it. I can call that because it's an instance, but so I gotta make something on this. Where do we want to put this? Crafting panel all the way up here? Crafting panel. Crafting panel. Have I been doing things? I don't know. No, that's not how I do it at all. Crafting panel. Okay, so crafting panel here is just gonna need a simple public void craft item. It's gonna get an int called ID or ID like that. And then we're just gonna call game state manager dot instance dot, what did I call it? Just create crafted item. It does almost feel like this should just be doing that, right? Yeah, and this can come from game state manager. I have it as a private field. It is specifically finding one, so I could say get. Let's do a public. We're going to return a crafting item. Get crafting item. Not location ID, but item ID. And we will return the what is it? It's just crafting list, right? I can't even remember. Crafting list. Find. Here, I just need to steal this line. Item to craft ID. Okay. So that should return the one I'm looking for. Then crafting panel here, item can then be, so we just need game state manager dot get crafting item ID. Cool. So then we can come in here. There's probably an error. Yep, I see it. It didn't like it. Crafting panel. Line 9. Oh. Instance. There we go. Yeah, that actually seemed to work. Okay. So I should be able to click the button, it hands it back, and then just logs it. It's just like, hey, I found this. So yeah, let's jump in and do a demo. Speedrun crafting item, cool. Then I'll have to find a way to store it. There needs to be some kind of like crafting item storage, and you can only have so many items crafted and stored or whatever. Forces you to want to kind of either place the thing or like build up your resources and only buy one thing at a time instead of just spamming a bunch of random things. Then just having an inventory of junk. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Let's do it. Send it. Oh yeah, so I have to also do this now. So we can switch over here and say How about now? Okay. Cool. Whatever. At least that works. Okay. So now you can hear me because it's actually using the Oculus mic. And then we just launch this guy up. Oh, God, I gotta fix that badly. I keep forgetting to fix it. Alright, let's see if the button works as expected. So now... Oh, null. I came back with null. Okay. So it didn't find anything, essentially. Fun. Well, while we're already in the game, let's just mess around for a minute. Because it's fun. I gotta find a way to get the game audio to show up in the stream. Oh, I should probably correct my pitch and my rotation. Isn't there one all the way up there? I can't tell. You know what? We're gonna fly up to it. I can't remember if there's one up there. There might be. Alright. Oh. Laid it in. Let's cheat a little bit and kick some more power to the engines. So we move a little faster. Alright. And that's still work in progress. Takes a little while to get to that rock, apparently. We're moving pretty fast. Okay. Okay. Let's slow down a little bit. I believe there's a thing up here somewhere. Again, I need like a scan option so that when you can scan the rock from a certain distance, it'll tell you where on the rock the resource thing is. I'll like ping it for you. Oh, that's the other one. That's the one way the heck down there. There should be. Oh, I found it. I was right. Ah, okay. Stop bouncing so much. Why isn't it? That should be picking something up. Oh, weird. This one did, but the other one didn't. Something happened on that one. Okay, we activate the pickup location. Wait till we get some resources. Maybe you even have to power these things, so if you don't have enough power in them, they won't keep mining. Until you can like build a power network to them. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Got one box in the cargo hold. Just gonna get out of here. Oop, I'm gonna bump into it. Yep, I knew it. Ah! Okay. Where is the other? Oh, there it is. Okay. Got this. Take a hot minute to fly all the way out here, but that's okay. That's the point. Okay. Yeah, it's going by pretty quick. Oh, still wonder why this screen didn't respond. It normally does. Yeah, didn't respond again. And back here definitely did. Oh, I already activated it. Okay, that's just waiting. Move stuff around in the cargo hold. I need to be able to like rotate it when I'm in this mode. It should rotate that, not me. Right. That's right. That one doesn't go invisible, so the color is still there. I'm supposed to replace all the materials with that, so I gotta go down the list. Oh yeah, here. I can actually pick up some items. I need this to be working. Okay. Ah, there he is. Alright. Punch it. I do like this system. It works well. I just need some more meaning behind it. Right now, I don't even have weapons anymore. Maybe I should still have a laser for just mining. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta slow down. If I don't slow down my re-entry, I will go flying into this thing. Okay. It's a good time to check in on our chat and everything, which, nope, nothing's happening. That's okay. Can I deliver all 3 of these at once? I used to be able to. Should still be able to. Okay. Hey, look at that. But the fact that this doesn't show anything bugs me. It's starting to look good. Like it feels good. There's some weird things in it, but overall, it's starting to look pretty. And we're back. Okay, cool. Just making sure that works. I need like a switch instead of it having to be manual. I realize that now. Collision. this, yeah. What the heck? What the heck? We got element here. And oops, if I go to it, ID, oh, I wonder if I'm just not doing it right. No, yeah, lowercase ID. So when you gotta find it, ID equals the thing I'm passing to. Oh, because I didn't pass anything to it, did I? That's probably it. We go ship. All right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, see the button didn't connect to anything? What the heck? Did I forget to just like... So how did that end up... What was this? Oh, interesting. This is... That's funny. Okay. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure that one out later. Crafting... Crafting panel. Right? Yeah, crafting panel. And then craft item. And if we give it 0, perfect. That should actually work that time. Let's go try that again. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. So now that I have my item, where did I go? There it is. Now that I got my item back from this crafting panel, just kind of, I can't even call it crafting panel. I could just call this crafting system, because it takes this back and then does something with it, right? Like it stores the item for me. But you also have to have actually purchased it for it to do anything. Yeah. It's like this is where all the items are, well, because crafting item needs to also pull that though too. So we need a pickup location or delivery location called location is going to equal game state manager dot instance dot get what is it? Just get pickup location. Get delivery location. ID. Oh, get delivery location ID. Now I need. Yeah, we need a location ID, which I think currently is on the ship condition manager dot instance dot. Gosh, what is the name of that? We just, yeah, these things. So transport delivery area. Yeah, this guy. If I have that, I need to pull that. But that's just a delivery area, which ultimately has an ID, right? Dot ID. Ah, the autofill not being here is rough. There is. Okay, edit. Figure this out. Property window. It's just under here? No. Tools, options. No, this doesn't feel right either. Settings? Let's get settings. Tools, options. Tools for Unity. Oop. Oh no. Okay, there it is. Good. Yeah, this still isn't gonna. I need to look up delivery area. Delivery area. Or, dang it, location. It has ID. Oh, wait. God dang it. What does it take, though? Oh, this is not fun. Because, yeah, location.id. And then it returns that based on location ID. Oh, yeah, no, it is an area, though. Location ID. God. So we get back a location, and now we can do something with it. Oh, okay, I'm going to check that this outputs, and then I'm going to take a quick break. Okay, so we're going to remove that and try this again. Okay. Keep forgetting to fix that. Timers delivery location. Why is it called? Interesting. But yeah, delivery location. I found something. Wasn't just null, so that's good. We are gonna fix, before I forget, we're going to actually fix that main menu scene real quick. Because turbo lift. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Can I just say none? Cool. Left and right. Can also just have the blue, I don't care. I just want something basic in here so I can just not feel like it's making me want to puke. Okay. Cool, so I got that to work. I'm gonna take a quick break. And then when I come back, we gotta find a way to store that item. I haven't even really paid for the item, so I need to find a way to actually like take the resources, maybe check against them and then take them if they have them and then put the item somewhere. We gotta do some validation and then actually store the item. So that's the next steps here, but yeah. Check my chat thing. Be right back. Oh yeah, see? It works. Okay, well. Cool. Well, I will be right back. And see if I can remember how to do it. Here we go. Hello, and welcome back. Let's pull up some stuff here and get back to where we were. Okay. Screen share again, and where we left off, we need to figure out a way to pay for said item with resources, and then get said item. I kind of want to do the pay thing second, because then I can just test that I got it without having to worry about getting the payment. I can just test that part first. And then once I have that, then I can put the pay thing in front of it. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. So, we need my ship scene again. And, yeah, this guy. So, a crafting panel here. So far been doing this. Ultimately, I don't think this is going to live here, but... Okay, so we got an item and a location, all from this ID here. We got our crafting item from the game manager. We're like, hey, I want this crafting item, and it's like, here's that item. We asked the game state manager to hand us over the delivery location, so that way we can check for resources and stuff. And then we need to make an item and store it somewhere. So I really need a place to store crafted items. Again, I think we're just going to have to do a public crafting item called crafted item. Eventually make this a list or something if you want more than one, but we can make that, and then it has nothing, and you can say crafted item is going to equal you get a crafting item that way. Should I just do item? Just give it that? That's what Game State Manager is handing back, right? Get crafting item. It's handing me a crafting item. Yeah. And then it has a reference to the prefab that I need. So then when I go to actually use it, it's like, hey, crafting system. And then I'm going to make it super simple for now. I'm just going to place it where the ship is at the moment. Which is going to cause problems if I do that on top of something at the moment. We'll figure that part out later. For now, we have to do it this way, just so I can test it. So we got a crafted item. And then, yeah, we need to be able to place it, right? So, where do I want to do that? Because it's just crafted one. This one, like, made it. It feels like I need a second window here, a second screen, if you will. God, I have so many of these freaking things. Oh, wrong way. Nope, wrong way. There we go. So we're gonna go 9.5. And then this one, sure, 10.5. You're fine how you are. This one's gonna change. You're now rename. Oh yeah, what was it gonna reference? Because it needs to be under the same thing. Not really. I mean, you can hit a button, I guess, and it would still just like call the script. But it does feel like this panel also just needs to go under there. I don't need to duplicate that. I just need the panel twice. Yeah, the crafting panel I have on here, I need to copy paste, and I need to not name it crafting panel anymore and just call it crafting manager or something like that. Crafting manager. And then under scripts, crafting panel, rename crafting manager. So there we go, crafting manager. Now has a public crafting item. Crafted item. There's obviously a error somewhere though. Crafting manager 7. Crafting item could not be found. Is that what I called it? Crafting item, right? Yeah. Crating item, yeah, 7. Oh, yeah, that's my terrible dyslexia kicking in. Gotta love it. Oh, all right, sit up better. You can do this. There we go. Need a better chair down here. Okay, so okay. You need to remove yours. And you've got that. Nothing in it at the moment, that's fine. It will have something. And then there needs to be another, okay, yep. So now we can have a second function called public void place crafted item. For now, we don't need any identifier because there's only one. And we will need to, instantiate based on the exterior ship's location. Yeah. So, God, how am I even my brain is just mush tonight. It's just instantiate. Okay, object instantiate. So we need our crafted item. We're gonna go boom dot item object. Yeah. Dot instantiate. That's not how that works. There we go. Or do I just do object instantiate? I just do object instantiate. I'm an idiot. That's like a... Yeah, and then you give it the crafted item dot item object. I think it's item object. Item object. Nailed it. So instantiate that, but we want it in the location of my exterior ship, which I can get pretty easily from the ship condition manager. Thank God for that setup. I just need to remember instantiate. I need to look up Unity's version of that, and I need to find... Okay, you can do object transform parent, or okay, here we go. Position rotation. So that's what I need. So we're gonna do position rotation of the ship. So honestly, let's just get a transform called ship transform. It's going to equal the ship condition manager dot, oh god, physics ship. Yeah. And then its transform, because we need the exterior ship. That's this physics ship here. So physics ship dot transform. Perfect. Then we take ship transform here, and we're gonna say ship transform dot position and ship transform dot rotation. And bam, we should be able to just instantiate a speed ring somewhere. Right now it costs nothing, so I could just make 1 million of them if I wanted to. Let's try it. I don't know. Send it. That's how I feel tonight. Let us send it, or it shall be sent. There's that missing over here. It's missing in the corner here. I had. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Ooh, crafting manager 19. Ship condition manager. Physics ship is inaccessible due to protection levels. So I'm accessing the wrong thing. Oh yeah, did I make globals for this? Didn't I? Reset position. No. Where is? I could have swore I had velocity. If physics ship has it, right? I wonder if that's the problem here, because physics ship here uses. Yeah, see ship body position. Which, yeah, physics ship. Physics ship here. Ship body is just the rigid body. Velocity, here's the transform if you want it. Okay. Off the actual like rigid body, which is probably more preferred than anything. Okay. I don't look at transport system anymore. So yeah, the problem is the physics ship. I can't access it from the ship condition manager. It does feel like something I should have a separate return only option under. Okay, so since this is already private, it'll only affect this anyways. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oops, I forgot to copy. There we go. I should just do find and replace, right? There we go. Physics ship is going to get replaced with that. There we go. Now I'm thinking smart, using my brain. And then we have a public physics ship called physics ship. Private set. Perfect. And then that's what I can access when I'm accessing it here. I'll say this and then transform. Still didn't like it. An object reference is required for the non-static field method. Property physics ship. Why? That's still this guy, right? Get. Oh yeah, no. That's why. Get. I wanted to get and return physics ship. And then set, we don't even want to set. Yeah, private set is still fine. No, you don't even want to set, because, like, that's not worth it. We just want the get. Because we just want to be able to get that guy. I? No. I don't. What am I supposed to do? I should just let it here. That's not a great place for that anyways. Let's move these guys down here. Get their own little section. That should try to recompile. Pardon me. Good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so crafting manager line 19 and object reference is required for the non-static field. Okay. It's just physics ship. Did I like spell it wrong or something? No, I got it. So that should get me there, but it doesn't. An object reference is required for the non-static field, method, or property. Oh. Instance. There we go. I figured it out. I got it. Need to pull it down again. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So now place crafted item. So yeah, so the ship transform position and rotation gets instantiated here. And I think I'm good. I don't know. I don't really know what else. Yeah, oh, well, you want to delete the crafted item, right? So, crafted item equals null. Oops. Null. Right, we're just going to set it to null. You're done with it. And then this guy can just call that new thing. So this one's not going to be called crafting panel. We're going to call this rename building panel. Best I can think of. We need panel screen. We want the text at the top to say building. And again, speed ring is fine, even though it's like, yeah, I'm going to have to programmatically fill this in at one point. We don't care right now. We are prototyping some stuff. This one too needs to have its text changed because I don't like that dash. I was going to have an amount. We will worry about that later. Save scene. Gonna remove that because it should be good. What's going to happen is, yeah, this. I don't have anything. It's going to click it and not be able to do it. So I should just to cover my butt, we'll say if crafted item is not null. Yeah, then we can do this. And this thing makes a crafted item. So there we go. Got it. Let's try it out. All right. Nope. There. Strange. No, stop it. What are you doing? Come on, headset. You're better than this. Yeah, I guess it's just done. Oh, that's why it was having trouble connecting. I was like, what is going on? There we go. And load it up. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And there's no price to anything, so if speed ring, craft. Before I fly somewhere, I just want to peek at the game. What is it? Ship. Interior crafting. There's no crafting item. What happened? Maybe I... Nope. Still nothing. Okay. Should go check on those buttons. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, because I moved it. Crafting manager and renamed it. So craft item, 0. And then you need crafting manager, place crafted item. Save the scene, remove, and try again. The ceiling being weird, and actually pretty good. Tail and doors there. Okay. Click the speed ring. I should now have speed ring. Cool. So now let's fly somewhere. Sure that I don't collide with any objects. I'm gonna place it and see what happens. I think that's more than enough. Oh my god, it did it! I mean, yeah, I need to paint it properly. It's probably not in the right place. It needs to be part of the world. Probably have to parent it. Oh my god, that actually worked. Now I can actually set them up to do speed ring things too. When you fly through it, it'll like boost you for a second. You have an incentive to like build a network of these, like a road. Build another one. I'm kind of curious what happens when I just place it here. Oh, it didn't collide with anything. Lucked out there. Alright. Okay, well, that was pretty successful. I'm actually pretty proud of that. That came out nicely. Yeah. I'm actually quite surprised that worked so well. Yeah, dang. So now I have speed rings, and I honestly, that's the next thing I want to work on, is just getting those to be something that you want to set up in a row so it makes it faster to your route. And you've picked, like, I'm gonna have to make a bunch of different rocks with different resources, so you kind of in a bunch of different corners so that you can pick or choose which one you end up at, and then you make your own custom route to those. I could even randomize them, honestly. That might be cool. Just taking all the rocks and randomizing which one gets the crafting stuff on it. Make sure they're at least like Certain ones you can't. But yeah, you make like an allow list and then it just randomly picks so many of each one and adds a certain resource to each one. A little bit of RNG there. It actually might be really good, yeah. And then even I would have to like look, you have to look around every time you start a game. You have to kind of search. Cool. Yeah. I guess I could randomly generate all each area with just putting asteroids in a certain distance from each other and kind of going from there. I don't really want to go that far right now, though. For now, we need to keep it simple. Let's see here. Put these back. The Toon Shader's interesting when it's only on one thing and not other things. I guess it is on this, but there's no texture on this one. It has flat blue. So something like that. Yeah, I'll leave it on that for now. Just give it a little texture. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to have texture. Yeah. Well, and then after that, I have to start saving stuff. I have to start working back on my save manager. I have the beginnings of it, but I need to actually put some work into it and get my save manager working, because then it'll matter. Because yeah, I need to keep track of where you've placed your special trackers and have to replace those when you load your game again. And when the scene gets loaded in and out, right? Like, those things are going to be uniquely placed. Because the scene, every time it gets loaded fresh, won't know to place those unless they're part of it. So you have to have something that'll do that. That's fun. Didn't think about that until just now. That's okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of winding down for the night. It's getting late, and I was up really late doing my other job. So I don't think I'm going to be staying on too late. Plus, this is my first stream back, and I just kind of wanted to touch the waters again. Just like touch it. Like, oh yeah, that's water. But I actually got some stuff done tonight. We have a whole crafting and building system now, so it's not a whole system, but it's the base to a crafting and building system. You craft a thing, build a thing. Oh yeah, I need to get the craft item needs to charge you something with it. So like, let's see here. If item dot, is it crafting item? Where are you? Crafting item. It's cost. Okay. If the cost, what has? Oh yeah, the location I'm on. So delivery location has resources. Oh, but I need to be able to get a resource. I just realized. So I need to be able to hand it an item and say, hey, this item, how much of it do you have? Right? So public void get resource amount. We're going to be handing it a transporter item. Called item, sure. And yeah, for each resource I have to go through and try to find this item, right? Because it's a bunch of station resources, which if I remember right, station resource has an item on it that I can match to this transporter item thing. But again, I'm getting tired and I don't know if I want to do that tonight. Loop through resources to find item and return current amount. And then, yeah, this, we're going to need to, oops. Oh my God, stop that. We're going to need to check if we have enough of the resource in the location or on the ship. No, because you haven't delivered it yet. If it's still in your cargo hold, I don't think it should count yet. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to have to keep a list of the items. I should keep a list of the items on this ship already. That should already be a thing. Instead of them just being objects in there, I need to keep track of those objects better. I'm realizing all kinds of problems I have right now. But that's enough of a note for me to know what I need to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm winding down. Yeah, I've almost hit 2 hours, so I think I'm 2 hours comeback stream is, I think, pretty good. Leave you on the line here while I do some get stuff. Okay, pushing the code up. And she's up. All right. Well, again, it's nice being back. I don't think anybody really tuned in because I haven't been around for a while, so didn't expect anyone to be waiting for me. I was actually getting some decent follower counts here and there, but or watcher counts, but that's okay. We'll build back. We got better production values now. I mean, yeah, I think I've done a great job with this custom stuff. You look really close. The stars in the background blink every so often. I gotta get more of them to blink more often, but because right now it's very, very subtle, but it's there. Like the one down in the bottom left corner. I think it just did it. I think I just saw it do it, but anyways. Yeah. I'm also going to try to be doing a gaming stream every so often, but I got to start picking up VR games to do those streams with. So I'll start doing a once a week VR stream where I just pick a random VR game and stream me doing it. Try out some other people's VR games. Because there's some cool ones out there for sure. All right, well, I think that's it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. See you next time.